Hello people, today I'm going to be doing a review for the new Netflix movie, Rainey's Black Bottom. I know it's been almost a month since this movie's released, but I now finally got a chance to watch this. I knew nothing about this besides that it's Chadwick Boseman's last performance, and I knew that that Viola Davis was in it, and it has like a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes. That's all I knew. So, and they're singing, and Chadwick Boseman with a trumpet. And that's the pitch meeting for Rainey's Black Bottom. But anyways, I'm just saying, first off, if it wasn't for Chadwick Boseman or Viola Davis, this movie would have been a slog and I wouldn't have cared. But their performances are so out of this world and definitely going to get not at least nominated for both leading Oscars. But I'm saying there's about 5 or 6, not leads, but main characters. And Viola Davis and Chadwick Boseman just outshine both of them so much, where the other 4 characters just aren't as interesting. Because, like, they're not giving bad performances and it's all well done. It's almost like their performances are too good where I just did not care about the other characters. There are as many stories that the characters tell, and a lot of them just don't even come back later in the movie. It's just dialogue for dialogue's sake, because this is more of a chill out and just watch movie, and that's what it was. And that was kind of what I was expecting. If even though I did say I knew nothing about this movie, if I had to expect something, that's what I expected from a movie like this. But the other characters in the movie just didn't build up as good as the other characters, which kind of dampened the first 2 acts for me. I'm not saying they're bad. They're very, very good and well done. It's just nothing extraordinary of what I've seen this year. I know probably a lot of people have this as their favorite movie of the year. I don't know. I haven't really checked, or at least have it in their top 10. I've seen 26 movies in 2020, and that's not a lot for a person like me, but yeah, this movie made number 11, and that's still a very good spot, and it's probably going to make my honorable mentions once I do a top 10 for 2020 video. But it's not, it didn't connect with me. The other characters did not connect with me the way the 2 leads did, and I kind of found them kind of boring. I'm sorry, I feel so bad when I feel like I'm kind of going against a train, but don't get me wrong, I really like this movie. But yeah, anyways, let's get into what I liked about it. Chadwick Boseman, if you guys have seen the trailer, I had a complete impression of what his performance would be like, and I thought it was going to be Oscar worthy. But this is one of those different types of Oscar worthies, and it's probably his best performance he's ever given in a movie, period. But it's nothing bad. It's just not the way I expected it to go. And that's not a bad thing. It's actually better than what I expected, in a sense. Viola Davis in this movie is just kind of being Viola Davis. She does her thing, and she's great. But yeah, hopefully she does get nominated. And the thing that lifts this movie up for me so much is the masterfully made, filmed, performed, tension-filled, masterful third act piece of cinema this movie is. The last 30 minutes of this movie is just jaw-dropping. It's such a 180 from the first 2 acts for me, and it makes the movie 100%. The directing and the cinematography throughout the whole entire movie is excellent. I remember there's this one really great shot of one of the side characters playing the piano, and the way that you just see his hands move across the piano, and the way that the cinematography handles it and the lighting, it was just, I was almost like in, what's it called, in days of what they were doing with the cinematography in some of the scenes. The ending is out of this world. It's one of those endings like, you saw it coming once they set something up, and that's all I'm going to say, because if I feel like I get any more specific, it's going to completely spoil it. The second a character choice happens, it's kind of set up for a character choice at the end. Once that certain character choice that set up a character choice at the end, I knew what that character choice at the end was going to be. A lot of character choices, but you know what I mean. You must know what I'm talking about once you see the movie. But yeah, speaking of the ending, it's impactful. It reaches out at you, it chokes you, and it screams its message directly in your face. And it really worked. Like I said, like I was saying earlier, this movie has a lot of setup, payoff, setup, payoff, setup, payoff. And so they do a lot of that, and it does work very well. Overall, I did enjoy this movie, even though the first two acts kind of made me on and off a little bit. But like I said, the first two acts are definitely held up by Chadwick Boseman, Viola Davis, and the third act of this was just out of this world bonkers and just like a different movie. And I'm not saying the first two acts are bad. They were just a little bit of a slow burn, a little bit slower than what I preferred. But overall, I really did like this movie, and I want to give it an 8.1 out of 10. So yeah, that's my review for Rainey's Black Bottom. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to have my WandaVision review up tomorrow morning-ish. So yeah, look forward to that. And I'm going to be watching Bad Education tonight. I do have the movie Love and Monsters coming in the mail. I know I've been saying the last couple videos, but it's just not here. I'm not going to say exactly where I live, but there's a city that's extremely close to me, like next door to my city, and it says, oh, your package is here. And it was here Monday. Here it is Thursday, and it's just, that's all it says. So I'm just kind of patiently waiting on that movie. So yeah, anyways, that's my video. Like I said, watch the movie if you like movies. Watch this. Chadwick Boseman and Viola Davis alone, and the third act make it worth a watch. So yeah. Anyways, that's my review. So like, share, subscribe, and stuff like that. And adios.